Okay, so I figured I'm just gonna do a quick little test here for squishies, painting squishies, see if they work. I'm gonna try doing a section in just pure fabric paint. That's what Moriah Elizabeth recommends. And she's like the master of disaster with this. I believe she's the original creator. But I'm also gonna try just pure acrylic paint, which is expected to honestly crack. Which might still be okay if you're not someone who's gonna squish the crap out of them or squish them really at all. But then I'm also gonna try acrylic paint with a fabric medium in it to help turn it into fabric paint, if you will. So I'm gonna give that a go because I'm hoping I can just use that instead of having to buy an entire set of fabric paint. So what I have here is just honestly a squishy from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna scuff it up because Moriah always recommends that you need to have a better surface for the paint to essentially stick to. So I'm gonna scratch up the surface with just a sanding block, again from Dollar Tree because I'm just apparently obsessed with Dollar Tree. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'll do the face entirely, we'll do the face out of the fabric paint. And I wanna go all the way around because I wanna see how it works on the curved surface. And then we're gonna split the body in half. We'll do maybe the left side in the acrylic plus fabric medium. And we'll do regular acrylic going the other side, again, because I want it to be on a curved surface. That's the test. And then yellow at the head. So let's do that. Okay, so I've honestly been squishing this thing to hell for hours now, and I mean it's gone through the ringer. I've done it. I've held it. I've pushed in random little spots. I've pushed in its little body parts. Like he's going through the absolute ringer. And I'm genuinely surprised by the results that I'm seeing. I fully expected that the acrylic, which is this pink here, I totally thought it was going to be cracking and pulling because there's no flexibility really to acrylic paint. But as you can see, he's fine, you know? There's maybe a little bit of wrinkling, but not really all that much. You're more so seeing just kind of the pores because I went a little too hard with the sandpaper. But he looks good and he's been squished a lot. Now the other side, which is the acrylic, Master's Touch, the pink side was also Master's Touch. I did the acrylic with just the DecoArc fabric medium, which was from Michaels. And that also is totally fine. The color didn't change. I'm not seeing any big differences. This side, I have a lot more pores from when I was sanding, but it's really not, nothing happened like I expected, you know? And again, that was an air pocket that I missed. Now at the head, this is the actual fabric paint, which this is honestly, it's just Dollar Tree, hashtag BU brand, I guess. And it also didn't crack, which I didn't expect it to. Maybe the only difference is I think this is a little smoother than compared to the acrylics, but not by much, honestly. The top of his head I didn't apparently sand as well, but there's not a huge difference. Maybe a slight little bit, maybe this is slightly better in this particular case. The green arms is literally just the apple barrel, like 50-cent paint from Walmart, and this was just kind of a curiosity because it's matte. And it also is totally fine. It didn't crack. I just have the sanding pores there. But yeah, this was not expected. I would still say, honestly, just do the fabric paint. It has the flexibility. If you're gonna be squishing this thing all the time, this is gonna have the flexibility that you want, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. Next bet is gonna be acrylic paint with fabric medium. I personally don't really squish these, so any of these paints I don't really mind using, but if you plan to squish it, just use fabric paint. Just freaking use this stuff. It will make it way easier in the sense that you won't have to worry as much. So yeah, that's it. That was just our quick little test. I plan on doing some squishy makeovers in the future from Dollar Tree, so, which that could be the other thing. This squishy's from Dollar Tree, maybe because it's such a firm foam, maybe that's what's making a difference, because I have seen people use acrylic and it's cracked, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun, and I will check you later. Bye.